The first piece of equipment is the simplest of our permeation testing setups. In this video, we will show you both the general principle of permeation testing and also the specifics of this equipment. The first thing that is required when preparing a permeation test is the sample preparation. The majority of the time, the testing is carried out on a swatch of material taken from somewhere on the suit, or occasionally from the seams or other connections, or from the palm of the glove. The place from which the sample is taken from is either dictated in the relevant standards or is chosen based on the interest of the person who has requested the testing. Before assembling the cells, the material samples are weighed and the thickness is measured. This helps to explain any inconsistencies that may appear from the testing. For example, a thicker material will lead to a longer breakthrough time. The next step is the assembly of the permeation cells. There are two compartments, the challenge side and the collection side. The challenge side is where the chemical to be tested is put, and so the outside of the material needs to face towards this. We have seen multiple examples where the permeation is different depending on which side of the material is facing the challenge chemical. We have research going on in collaboration with Hull University to begin to understand why this may be the case. The cell is assembled with the use of suitable gaskets to ensure a good seal. Up to this point, the technique is the same regardless of which detection technique you are going to use. There are multiple design options for the permeation cells to allow their use with different types of challenge chemical, collection media, and detection techniques. The detection technique we are talking about here is electrical conductivity. This technique works very well for acids and bases, typically caustic chemicals such as sulfuric acid and sodium hydroxide. Sulfuric acid is heavily used in the production of fertilizers and metal processing, and sodium hydroxide in various manufacturing processes, and as an industrial cleaning agent. In this case, the permeated chemical is collected in water which is being circulated by a pump to ensure proper mixing, and an electrical conductivity probe is inserted into a hole in the collection side. As the chemical permeates and enters the water, the conductivity increases. Based off of the amount of increasing conductivity, we can calculate how much of the chemical has gone through. As mentioned, this is most commonly used for measuring the permeation of single acids and bases, but is also used sometimes to measure the permeation of some gases, such as chlorine and ammonia.